Time now for the morning rush. We start with new news for you this morning. The South Valley's annual Dia de los Muertos parade is not happening this year. Organizers say roughly 17,000 people showed up to the event last year, more than double what was expected. They're taking this year off to focus on logistics like bathrooms and parking. The parade should be back next year. An accused rapist looking for work this morning. Nicholas Williams is accused of raping 2 women back in 2018. After being released in April, he was hired as a late-night security guard with Albuquerque Courtesy and Parking. ACP told us they did not know about the charges and fired him after learning about them. Chris.
Crystal, afternoon showers and storms possible within the green shaded area for New Mexico and southern Colorado. Storms will produce cloud-to-ground lightning as well as heavy rainfall, but they're going to be very isolated in nature this afternoon. Crystal.
Happening right now, former special counsel Robert Mueller is testifying before Congress. Moments ago, Mueller took a seat appearing before the House Judiciary and Intelligence Committees about the findings of his investigation into Russian interference in the 2016 presidential election. CBS is airing Mueller's testimony in a special report as we speak. An elderly New Mexico woman is trying to rebuild her home this morning following a deadly SWAT standoff between state police and her son. Last week, state police responded to a call of neighbors fighting. Officers say Timmy Vick fired shots and even locked himself inside of his mom's home, eventually killing himself. The standoff caused extensive damage to that home. Santa Fe police say they're wrapping up their run on the TV show Live PD. The New Mexican reports, the city spokeswoman says the decision was made as insurance company rates would be raised if the filming did continue. Despite stopping, the department says it was a great experience. Speaking out this morning, former PED Secretary KRQE says she was blindsided when the governor let her go. But a spokesman for the governor says there were communication issues along with incomplete and sometimes substandard work from Trujillo. Trujillo denies those claims. Thousands of unaccompanied migrant children could spend the rest of their childhood in federal custody. The Office of Refugee Resettlement says their goal is to put families back together, but only if there is a family connection. If the kids are not claimed by the time they turn 18, they will be transferred to an adult detention center operated by ICE. Happening today, APD officers will be looking for drivers driving in the ART lanes. Yesterday, News 13 caught several drivers on camera driving in the bus lanes in Nob Hill, catching the attention of officers as well. Right now, the traffic stops will only result in verbal warnings. Drivers can expect $80 tickets, though, later on this year. On Friday, a memorial service is being held for Roswell firefighter Jeff Strobel, who died on Sunday from injuries that he sustained during a fireworks explosion back in June. The public is invited to attend the memorial service. It's being held at the Roswell Convention Center at 2 o'clock. Chris?
Crystal, the Metro Threat Index today a touch lower, and we have it at a 2 because we're expecting isolated storms around the metro. Best chance going to be just outside of the city boundaries. However, we are experiencing warmer temperatures, that high of 90, so it's going to be just above average. Make sure you're staying hydrated out there. Crystal.
Later this week, the Libre Institute will be giving away backpacks and school supplies in Roswell and in Espanola. The giveaway aims to hand out more than 6,500 backpacks. Officials say this campaign is an effort aimed to talk with parents about schooling options. The giveaway event in Albuquerque is planned for August 4th. APS set to host a job fair today, this as the district tries to resolve its teacher shortage. They have a variety of positions open for the upcoming school year, including teachers, special education positions, counselors, and even coaches. The fair kicks off at 9 o'clock this morning at Rio Grande High School. Coming soon, the Albuquerque Museum is welcoming the Jim Henson exhibition, Imagination Unlimited. The traveling exhibit includes puppets, behind-the-scenes footage, and much more. Visitors can even design their own puppet characters and practice puppeteering on camera. The exhibit arrives in November. It runs through April. Tonight, the Albuquerque teacher on a Jeopardy winning streak will be back in action competing. Albuquerque Academy's Jason Zufranieri has won 3 nights in a row. Last night, he won big after all 3 contestants answered correctly in Final Jeopardy. He'll return for a 4th time tonight right here on KRQE at 6 p.m. This morning, day 2 of the 2019 Pacific Coast Amateur Championships continues. It's taking place at the UNM Championship course. Kurt Lobo, Sam Chow will start the day at +2. Reigning New Mexico West Texas amateur champ Greg Condon sits tied for 14th at 1 under. Chris.
Let's get a look at that morning drive. Everything looking pretty nice along I-25 as well as I-40. No major accidents or slowdowns being reported at this time. You're taking a live look at News Tracker heading southbound on I-25 near the Big I. Everything moving really smoothly out there, Crystal.
How about this? Today is National Tequila Day. The spirit is traditionally used in margaritas, but can be found in plenty of other cocktails. Restaurants and bars are pouring out deals across the country to celebrate the occasion. That does include Chili's. They're offering margaritas for $5. Remember, drink responsibly.
Isolated storms possible this afternoon when we add in just a touch of daytime heating. You can see on future radar around 2 this afternoon. Isolated storms out west and then isolated storms across those Sangre de Cristo Mountains as we head into around 6:30 this evening. Those showers and storms increase in coverage, especially across the Sangre de Cristo Mountains, and those storms there will kind of drift off to the southeast, impacting Taos, Santa Fe, as well as Vegas.
And for the 5 facts.
At number 5, Muppets fans will soon get a chance to learn more about the man behind the fuzzy faces. The Albuquerque Museum is welcoming the Jim Henson exhibition that's titled Imagination Unlimited. The traveling exhibit includes puppets, costumes, behind-the-scenes footage, and much more. Visitors can even design their own puppet characters and practice puppeteering on camera. The exhibit arrives in November and runs all the way through April.
Ah, sounds like fun.
It does.
Number 4 now, an elderly New Mexico woman is without a home this morning after state police demolished it following a deadly SWAT standoff involving her son. Last week, state police were called to a home near Silver City after reports of neighbors fighting. Police say Timmy Vick fired shots and locked himself inside his mom's home. After a 10-hour-long standoff using tactics, police say Vick shot and killed himself. But now his mother is left to deal with a big mess. State police say they only covered damages under $1,500. Now a state representative is trying to help raise funds for her. If you want more details on the story, go to our website. That's always on KRQE.com.
And at number 3, we got to take a look at the monsoon meter. Isolated storms possible this afternoon. The monsoon meter at a 4, a little bit lower today because we're expecting the thunderstorms to be a little less widespread than what we've seen on Monday and Tuesday. Any storm, though, this afternoon can produce cloud-to-ground lightning as well as some heavy rain.
Number 2 now, the South Valley's Dia de los Muertos Marigold Parade will not happen this fall. Organizers recently made the announcement that they're postponing the event for at least a year, saying it's just gotten too big and now they must regroup. The parade committee usually plans for about 6,000 people. Last year, almost 10,000 more showed up. That brought a number of issues to the committee's attention, from bathrooms to even parking. The parade takes place the first Sunday of every November along the Isleta Boulevard. The committee will now take off about a year to reevaluate the plan, including possibly moving it while still keeping it in the South Valley. Number 1 now, a former PED secretary is speaking out this morning, saying she was blindsided when the governor let her go. Back in January, the governor, Michelle Lujan Grisham, picked Karen Trujillo to lead New Mexico schools, but a spokesman for the governor says there were communication issues and incomplete and sometimes substandard work from Secretary Trujillo. Trujillo denies that and says that she sent weekly updates to the governor. She says she stands by her work this morning.